fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live. I see I already have a few comments, but from the Legion. The Legion says, I'll be damned. LOL, looks like I'm here alone. You're not here alone, bro. Golden King, why is Benavidez on the cover? It's not like cherry picking. Duck Nello is going to fight him. Well, that's what we got to talk about because he's joining with the PBC for a couple fights. And that's where we're at right now. Canelo has left the zone once again, and he's back with Al Heyman, Premier Boxing Champions, and the PBC. Okay, so that's where Canelo's win. And that's what we got. And that's a good sign. Scance Rants. Al Heyman is the greatest non-boxer in the history of boxing. Scance Rants in the building. Heyman gonna have 3 undisputed champions signed to him. Edward John Hearn, the most overrated promoter of all time. Rene Padilla in the building. Canelo has a 3-fight contract with Puck. Oh, I think that's PBC. Wondering who they are, the other two. Well, one has to be Benavidez. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. Scance Rants. Eddie is not overrated, but underrated. How many times have the PBC done shows this year? Check the stats and stop being ignorant fanboy. The last time PBC almost went bankrupt. Well, you guys do know the story behind the PBC becoming bankrupt, right? Do you know what happened really? What happened is the last time that Canelo Alvarez came to the PBC, they had to pay him $50 million. They paid him $50 million to fight Caleb Plant. They wanted to sign him to a 2-fight deal, but he declined because he was like, nah, you're not going to get me for 2 fights. I'm going to give you 1, and you're going to get me $50 million. That's how that went. And that alone almost broke the whole outfit because Caleb Plant didn't win. Caleb Plant lost, and I think they had to pay him, I think, $10 million. So, Muhammad Ali in the building. Let's go, champ. Canelo going over to PBC to take their rubbish. Well, he's getting over there to get paid, too. All right. Drinking my Kangen water. They used Floyd's money. That's what I heard. I mean, that's the word around the campfire. They used his money. Steve Matthews, welcome to Counterpunch Silver. Steve Matthews, welcome, brother. I salute you. Welcome to the CP Elite. Go over there to the community and you will see some behind the footage stuff that you should be enjoying. As soon as you click and go over there to visit, welcome to the club. I salute you and thank you. Steve Matthews, people. Counterpunch Silver. I thought the PBC, they were in the verge of bankruptcy. Well, they need somebody to come over to juice up that, that network. You have to remember something. You remember when Floyd left HBO and he went to Showtime? And he signed a multi-million-dollar deal? That's the same things Canelo's doing. They had Floyd, I think, for 3 fights, though. So he was going to get paid anyway. But see, Canelo is going for that broke because he knows, like, look, it's now or never. It's now or never. You either fight the best or you get out of the sport. So, yeah, Canelo, that Benavidez fight, yeah, that's gonna boost boxing right back up. Al Heyman king me. You know, I mean, that's what it is, man. Al Heyman king me. Yeah, man, I'm doing a foot detox, so I'm just chilling out. I'm supposed to really be done by now, but they were a little late. So if you guys ever heard of a foot detox, I suggest you guys take one. Um, what it is, you let your you let your feet soak. See, so you let it soak, and it draws all the toxins out of your body. And depending on you guys can't see that in the Zoom, but depending on what kind of color it is depending on where uh, the toxins are coming out the most. So if you have any problems or something, so normally it'll show you. So if it was just black, if this was black, it would be liver. Okay. Um, Black flecks, heavy metals. Okay, so it draws heavy metals out. Brown is liver and cell debris. Dark green is gallbladder. Okay. Um, Yellow green is kidney and bladder. And mine was orange for a while, so that's more joints than anything. But now it's more of a brown color, I think. Kurt, is it safe to say that Canelo will get his props for fighting a lot of fighters and taking their O? That's if he can take their O, because I mean it didn't happen for him the last time he fought an undefeated fighter. The last time he took on Bivol, mm, I wasn't too, I wasn't too successful. But Canelo should want to take those guys on because, see, he's the same age or around the same age as Floyd was when Floyd fought him. So if he's still just as good with his own attributes, he should be fine. He should be fine. Canelo is ducking Bivol. Yeah, he's not. No, no, I don't think he's ducking Bivol. He just knows that it's a good chance he gets beat by Bivol, and if it's at 168, it's gone. See, it's a big difference between where he fights him versus you know all that other stuff, because he knows that's the difference between being a former champion that got all your belts snatched by one guy and being a what regular fighter that's still a super uh, star in the sport, but at the same time, he's just not. He lost all of his belts. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin. Good evening, Kurt. Hit the like button, guys. Thank you, Nikki. Renee Padilla Jr. Kurt, since Canelo is coming out of his prime and Charlo coming from a 2-year layoff, is it safe to say they are even match up or no? No, I think Canelo has had his pound of flesh. Canelo is back on the scene. He's back in the winning column, and he's fought this year. Okay, so no, that's definitely talking about activity-wise. Yeah, um, he takes the cake. What do you think about Morrell calling out David? I think Morrell needs a couple more fights still, because I mean that's just like last year Jared Anderson calling out calling out uh, Frank Sanchez. It's like, okay, that'll be a good fight, but if Frank beats you, the first thing people are going to say is you weren't ready. So I don't think that's for Morrell. I don't think he's ready. Not to say he couldn't win, but then I just don't think he's ready. I don't think he has enough experience to take on someone like David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. Where's the pride? He's chasing the money instead of the glory. That's why Mexicans don't love him like they do a Chavez. What do you think about Okay, I got that one. Let let not forget Canelo is a man who will have many demands about what he wants and how he wants it. I can see him kind of being able to talk or walk all over them a little bit in terms of demand. What do you think? I don't think it came as easy as we thought. I just think Al Heyman does whatever it takes to get the job done because he knows what's depending on it. See, Al Heyman's trying to get that money back. Kurt, do you think Charlo has a chance? Yeah, he has a puncher's chance, but I mean, Canelo is a pretty tough dude. Now, if Jamal knocked out Canelo, do you guys understand what that would do for boxing? PBC is sending Charlo to the slaughterhouse. Well, they're sending him to the slaughterhouse with a paycheck. So, Charlo's going to be paid, though. Don't worry about Charlo. So, yeah, but as far as Eddie, the PBC is sending Charlo. Oh, I got that. But no, as far as Eddie goes, Eddie's not tripping on it because Eddie knows it's like there's nothing really much we could do for him. You know what I mean? Like who do I have to fight with him? So nothing lasts forever. Golovkin could knock out Canelo. There's no way Charlo knocks out Canelo. I don't know. Charlo's a lot younger, man. He's a lot younger. He's undefeated. He's quiet. Jamal Charlo's quiet. And he may be pretty dangerous. I would always wanted to see him fight Golovkin. I always wanted to see that fight. Similar heights. You know what I mean? Imagine if Charlo retires after this fight. I would be surprised. Kurt, did you see my message on Instagram? What was it about, Adari? But no, man, I think Canelo is doing a good job. And I think he's just making it easier for people to understand that, hey, he's going to fight the best at PBC. It's kind of like a puzzle piece that needs to be placed in its place because Canelo has been doing pretty much what he wanted to do, especially the first part of his career when he was like in his 20s. He got away with murder. He got away with weird scorecards and people overscoring fights for him and all this corruption. You know what I mean? So I think now he's doing it a little bit for the legacy of it. Maybe it's the pride or whatnot. Guys, think about Edward Hearn in the U.S. Mr. Major. I think he's south of the border a lot. He's not really here a lot. Now he was in New Orleans recently for the Regis Prograis fight, but he gets around. Do you think the BBC will have extravagant ring walk entrances from now? I'm not sure. Let's see, what do we got? Live chat. But yeah, Canelo will probably come out with his own ring walk, man. He doesn't need PBC for that unless they're going to fork that bill, and I don't see why he would turn that down. So. What do you takes on the beef with Oscar De La Hoya? Oscar De La Hoya needs to sit down, man, because as far as we know, we don't know if he's still in recovery or whatnot. See, once you're an addict, you're always an addict. And Oscar De La Hoya knows that. I think he struggled with that for a while. He's told, I'm not doing anymore. Then 4 in the morning, hey, Snoopy, where are you? Mr. Major, what's your take on Bill K? Got that, Kurt? I mean, the video from YouTube of heavyweight prospect. Skrilla 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Man, I'm just getting the soak on, bro. Yeah, I'm getting a foot detox. If you guys never had a foot detox, this is the place to do it, or that's the way to go. Absolutely. And it's draining all the toxins out of my body. I do it maybe twice a week now. So I had a chick that did a bomb massage, but then I can't get a hold of her. If Flo was 22 years old today, would he fight? Okay. Well, we got 23 in here. We got a small crowd. But yeah, that's what's happening, man. Canelo Alvarez is definitely going and signed with PBC. He wants Jamal Charlo, and I think after that he's going to take on another opponent. Then he may take on David Benavidez next year, hopefully this year. So, we have to see what happens. And I think about that fight. I'm like, I just see a massacre. I think David just gets him and just starts beating the shit out of him for some reason. I don't know. But nonetheless, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on. This spa foot detox is rather relaxing. I'm gonna put my pillow up, chill, drink some more of this Kangen water, and I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless you, and everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.